Hello, welcome back to Death's Cold Embrace. We are currently roaming the streets with the intention of finding some kind of information on a ritual to resurrect Julia. I'm a little surprised by how certain Lord Fairbanks is, firstly, that it's possible to bring someone back to the dead. Secondly, that a thief like Garrett, even a master thief like Garrett, is the right person to find information on such a ritual. Thirdly, that this information will be in his immediate neighborhood. But we're gonna head north towards the Mechanist Research Center, which seems like, like a likely spot to find such information. It's got research in the name. Doesn't say undead research, but So we'll see what we can find. We did take a little bit of damage, but I'm not sure I have any more healing potions. No, I'm pretty short on items here, in fact. Flashbangs, well, that's about it. There were a bunch of guards around that spotted me earlier, but hopefully...
Well, don't hurt me! Help!
Oh, don't run for the guards, don't scream. As we're here, I might as well, look for a bit of loot on the way. Room 1, mysterious redheaded dark clothes. Gave the name Jill Black. Pretty sure that's an alias, but she paid in full and is quiet, so who am I to complain? Room 2, Lady Fairbanks. Must be something bad going on for her to take a room here when she lives practically next door. Lord F stayed here just last week too, although I didn't see anyone going into his room. Sure makes you wonder though. What is Lady Fairbanks doing here? Well, we robbed this place blind the other day. And I don't really expect there's any new loot, but it was just here. Oh, there's another flash bomb. Or two. That's nice. January 20th, planning a short visit to Dayport's Redleaf Square district to hit the stores there. They got hit a week ago, but should have new inventory by now. Oh, nice. Whoever did that job was top-notch. Nobody saw anything, no alarms were set off. Maybe I'll meet him, or her, someday. Using the Harlequin Inn as a home base, the next couple of nights should be good pickings. Lady at the desk took a minute to figure out I'm mute when I just signed the book and slapped some coin down without saying a word. If she only knew. Going to scout a bit and get a feel for the rooftops before I head for the jewelers later on. Nobody saw anything, no alarms were set off. Well, she's clearly not talking about my robbery of the stores, because I got seen and I set off an alarm. It was quite a thing, but... it takes a thief to know a thief, and it takes a thief to steal the equipment from another thief. A gas mine, a slow fall potion, a water arrow, a speed potion, and a healing potion, which I could swallow right now. Well, thank you, Miss Black. You left your sword behind, but I don't think I can do anything with that. Just close the chest again. So there are useful rooftops. Oh, that's right. I came in this way before. Last time I was coming to the Harlequin Inn. So I know these rooftops. Now, Lady Fairbanks, is it? This is your diary. 31st December. Today ends a year better than most. My children are both beautiful and healthy. And I just know... Wait, I've read this. I've read this, haven't I? Yeah. I have read this. Just in your room, just earlier today. How did you get here so quickly? Alright, update. Update. Yeah, I've read all this. Oh yeah, because she wanted to leave. Stay at the inn for a few days. Update. Richard dismissed the entire staff, including Helga, and told them all to go home. I can't imagine what is going on with him now, but I can't take this anymore. Luckily, the Harlequin had a vacancy as it was too late to leave for Gertrude's. But I think I'll head for a country home in the morning. I have to get away for a while and hope that Richard comes to his senses. For the few minutes it took me to make my way over here from their house, she has already come here, fallen fast asleep, and left some money for me to steal. So I won't wake her up. And I will close Ms. Black's door. She'll find out she's been robbed anyway. Oh dear. Put the innkeeper to sleep on his own chairs. Alright. Who's that over here? That was odd footsteps. Wait, was that mine somehow? No. How odd. How odd. Alright, which way are we going? North? Which way is north? This way. So we've got the bakers. Should we break into the bakers again? We can't. Oh, you're no guard. If I just stand back here in this convenient shadow. Oh, you don't have anything worth stealing.
Help! Help!
Oh no, don't run to the
Hurry!
guards. Stop screaming. If you yell, I have to hit you on the head. That's the rules. Alright, there's a guard. Alright, so the basement there wasn't accessible last time. Or was it? I don't think it was. But maybe it is this time. I should try hitting these places again if they're supposed to have new inventory. Let alone a new guard to,
Let's see what that was.
Go ahead and see what that was.
Let's go.
Where's a good dark corner for you to sleep in? Down here, nobody will look for you. I don't want to just check this door anyway. Well, the door doesn't open anymore. Alright, how about here? Nope. How about the artists? Nope. The jewelers? Also nope. I hear somebody else coming. There's a guard there. Okay. 2 guards. Alright, I think I see something on the fountain as well from here. Maybe it's just the light.
Something moved there.
No. You imagined it.
Nothing there. Weird.
Extremely weird. Oh, you! Damn it, your helmet!
Get it now!
Yeah. Just try following me down here.
Get back here, you!
This door. Oh, this door does open. Oh, well, let's break into the bakery while we're here, shall we? While we're waiting for the guard to calm down, let's do some... steal some flour and bread and whatnot.
Easy on yourself and surrender now.
I'm gonna make it easy on myself and stay away. Ooh, nice and warm. Oh, money. More money. Alright, so we can't get into the front of the shop, but the back door is accessible. Alright. Have you given up yet? That's not a ledge. Whoops. Alright, it is a little ledge, but I don't think it's one I can actually usefully stand on. Alright, I should probably just leave that fellow alone. Let him go about his business there. Can I get him here?
You're going down!
Wait, you saw me again? Oh, bollocks.
God, you'll regret this!
Yep. You can't see me now. Alright, come on. There's a window there that's visible. Maybe I can get in that building. I shall have to explore these city streets a little more. Let us do that. All these rooftops. Oh wow, I can get on these rooftops.
Come on out. You can't hide from the law.
Oh, this is maybe I did not explore as thoroughly as I should have on previous times. Now, can I open any of these shutters? They look so tempting. I'm gonna try jumping across and finding out. Nope. Ah! Oh, it didn't hurt. Alright. I'm wondering how much of the rooftops is accessible here. Not acceptable. All rooftops are this is a awkward wall to stand on. All rooftops are acceptable, but only some are accessible. So I don't think I can open either of those, and leaping across the street here seems ill thought out, so maybe there's less in the way of accessible rooftops than I would like. Right, I made it that time. Alright, I think the guard is kind of given up now. So I'm going to come back down. And resume my inquiries. That is definitely an interior of a building of not... Wait, or is that the manor? Where is the map? Maybe that is the manor? Oh yeah, that's the manor. Okay, so I have been in there. Alright, less confusion then. Alright, that guard is not in sight. And I notice this door is now accessible. Wait, this is a Fairbanks Manor delivery entrance. So this would have been an alternative way into the Fairbanks house. Once I had the key. An alternative way out. Which might have been useful to know about. Is this the hallway the guard kept coming down? Thought I saw the other guard there. Dayport lighting. Did I come in here? No, it's not accessible now. So the lighting shop was the back way into the tavern. I can still hear noise from the tavern. The trickster's tale. But the lighting shop is no longer accessible. So if the tavern is accessible, it's through the front door. Here comes our friend of the helmet, I believe. Yeah, that's him. Look at that thing. Thief's worst nightmare. Anyway, I didn't hear anybody coming into this hallway, so let's explore a little more of Fairbanks. Oh, this is their son's room. And see if there's more loot for us, which there is. Let us turn on the lights. More loot. Nice. Any books? Doesn't appear to be the case. He did have a diary. One more diary to read. January 11th. My father has been more stern, more detached of late. I know both he and mother want me to move out and find my way in the world, but I just don't feel ready yet. Although I'm 23, I don't feel confident enough in myself to strike out into this cold and lonely world just yet. 18th. Father seems to think Julia has a lover. How absurd. The girl is barely 18 and has no suitors. And if she did, I would surely know, as she confides everything in me. While she was out with Mother, he began rummaging through her room, probably looking for her diary. I wonder if Mother put him up to it. 19th. I can't believe it. Father found Julia's diary and read it, and she is in love with Robert Highwater. How could she be so stupid? He told me I have to challenge Robert to a duel and defend our family's honor. I'm frightened, but I know I have to go through with it. What would he think of me if I play the coward? I sent an urgent message to Highwater telling him to meet me in the cemetery at St. Albans at midnight tonight. Michael and Aaron are going with me, but they know it's just between me and Robert and not to intervene. I have an ominous sense of foreboding about tonight. One way or the other, I'm being forced onto my own path finally. I only wish it were voluntary. Well, Edwin, I thank you for having a short diary. That's definitely better from my point of view. Less thanks for not having any real loot. Unless you're hiding something up here, nope. Oh yeah, a couple of gold coins, so it's not all bad news. So, more loot. Let's turn out the lights in this hallway. So we can see that's the front yard there. Oh, of course, all the guards got sent home, but this is where the other guard was patrolling. So, if I'd instead of racing madly out the front door, if I'd come this way, I would have found this hallway. Alright. But if all the guards and servants have been sent home, I'm free to steal everything. Right? This is what you get, Fairbanks, for hiring a thief. He is a thief first and foremost. Is that edible bread? Nobody. That was an unfortunate side effect of them putting transparent windows, is that the guard, probably the one with the helmet we don't like, patrolling out on the street, saw me. Well, that's a pity, but not much to be done. Is it on or off? It was on. No, another rather pointless toilet. Oh well. At least the guard didn't find his way in here, so he's walking around now. What I've just realised, close the door, stop echoes, is with the guards all gone now, I can actually explore the mansion a little more carefully and make sure I got all the loot. Where's the light switch? There we are. Whereas previously I was a little worried about avoiding the guards and just not being seen at all. There's the library. Now I can double check. Firstly, there's the secret entrance with a book somewhere. That one.
I don't need to go down there yet. I need to find the ritual information first.
Okay. And I did already check the library out. But I'm not sure I thoroughly checked upstairs, or at least perhaps not as thoroughly as I might. Where are we? Here's the stairs. So I'll just quickly check again. On. Alright, I did come in here, yeah, okay. It's the girl's bedroom. This is the mother's bedroom. And her bathroom, which I didn't go into because she kept walking in here and, you know, well, jewelry. Okay, that's made the trip worthwhile, I guess. I don't believe we have any loot objectives this time around. But checking a little more thoroughly for loot never really did any harm. Plus I can turn all the lights on. There's some musical instruments. Another light that I can turn on and off, and a cabinet which is a very odd shape but doesn't open, so is beside the point. Alright. Hey, and I can leave that one on too. And here is that infamous window that I can't fit through but could look through. Alright. Maybe it'll be relevant later. So, it's good to know the manor has connections all around the town. And may be of value to me yet. There's our friend. I'll wait for him to pass on and then I'll check out the Trickster's Tale. I can see indeed that the gate is now no longer locked, the north gate there. So that's pretty much underscores that the Mechanists' research facility is where I need to go. I can hear some other footsteps as well. Now there's another guard without a dreaded helmet of the bad kind. So another guard who might end up with a slight headache. Wait, someone else following them? Oh dear God, how many of these are there? Alright, that's a dreaded helmet guard. Alright, you missed out on your headache today, other guard. Dear, dear, dear. Where are they all going? I don't know. Alright, pub is closed but noisy. This fellow is in our way. Ah, he saw me. Oops. Better run!
You're going down, thief!
Yep, down. Hello?
Die!
I'm going up. This is just a little tedious, isn't it, sir? Must you? I'll run around behind the bakery. Again.
Get back here, you!
No.
Guards! Guards, come quickly! What? There's something else running around. Help! Guards are in trouble! Hurry!
Alright, well he went running south, so I'm gonna go running north. Hopefully they're gonna be preoccupied for a bit, and I will have a little more freedom to roam over here. I see no signs of pursuit.
Can't believe how bad Wayside's got. Guy tried to rob me, broad daylight, just the other day.
Why'd you be going down to Wayside anyway? Nothing there but whores and money mongers.
Hey, my sister lives down that way.
Bet I know which sort she is.
Oh, two guards. I cannot see having an argument behind the wall. Very well. So we have a music shop, which I can break into. Slowly. I think if you got a doorway that's fully in the shadow, which well, maybe a guard patrols past it, so maybe you have to be a bit careful most of the time. None of that's lootable, is it? I was gonna say, it shouldn't be a complicated lock if it's not really at any risk to use it. But maybe there's a slight risk. We have music. We have a ledger. We have a cash box. We have in the background here same music in the previous episode that will have another copyright claim, but I guess that's the way it goes. I can't read the books just as well. I can turn off the lights. There's a back room. Back room has unreadable things, sheet music, and another diary. January 14th. I don't understand why the uncouth heathens in this part of town don't appreciate my music. When I could afford to keep the shop in Oldale, I had nobility who would frequent the place and ask to hear my works, and even got a few commission jobs. But then that talentless hack Colbane moved in down the street and siphoned off all my patrons, and many of my paying customers. I still fail to understand what anyone sees in him or his music. At any rate, Dayport just isn't the bustling art hub that Oldale is, but at least I sell enough books and instruments to keep meat on the table. I just wish someone here would hear my compositions and commission something grand. 18th. I had the notion of recording one of my better piano pieces the other night on a Victrola blank and leaving it playing in the store. Perhaps I'll get lucky and some noble with good taste in music will hear it and decide to commission a work from me. If nothing else, it drowns out that Mikhail fellow who frequently comes in to play the baritone lute but never seems interested in buying it. I do love this office where I'm able to lose myself in composition after hours. The lighting is excellent, which is required for putting notes on the page. If only the store weren't so dim. I stumble into things all the time. It's so dark in there. Perhaps I should add some more lights in the store as well. Well, odd thing to think about. But fair enough. It is bright in this room with the lights on. Two more. No, The Art of the Violin, Volume 1 and 2. Okay. Not much to read. Some deals. Music and the Arts in Dayport. More deals. flute or piccolo? How to choose? Well, how about both? Piano. Garrett does not know how to play. A harp, which he also does not know how to play. Alright, I think we're done with the music shop. Does he have Guardy friend back? Nope. Well, I can't open that door even though there's a window. Nice bookshop though. Alright, and well here we are at the Mechanist Research Center, visitor entrance. What's this place? The warehouse. Oh. I can hear some footsteps. The warehouse is accessible. There's a bunch of crates there, a big crate there. Is there a guard in the warehouse? I guess there might be. Let's make sure the lights are off just in case. Yeah, there's a guard up there. Oh, what's through here? It's cold storage I probably can't get to. Are you coming my way, sir? Yes? No? I guess not. That's where you're walking. Alright. You're standing there. Is there a shadowy corner I can reach? I don't really see one. I do have some rope arrows, so I could get over there, but I would probably make noise doing that. Stand there, walk around.
I don't like being around. Nobody pushes Benny around.
Is that you, Benny? Sounds like you.
What?
Ow! Ow! Sorry, I thought you...
Sorry.
I am already sorry. I thought you were looking the other way. Not here.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
That is what I'm worrying about. So I could use... I think I will. Ow. Blinded myself, but I got him on the head anyway. I had 5 flashbangs, so... using one is not the worst, but now I can't see anything because that dazzled me as well. Well, that was less than ideal. I'm now quite badly hurt. Only 4 hit points left, but shouldn't really matter. I'm not really fighting monsters in this, so hit points are... Oh, there's somebody else.
Don't see anything now.
Good. I had no idea there were 2 guards in here. I can read the book. January 8th. The business is going pretty well lately, and so is my side business. Who knew that there was such a market for stolen artwork? I pay the captains a pittance to bring the art in, store it in my freezer, and go through Ramsey and his network to sell it to the highest bidder. And with certain of the nobles of Dayport and Aldale having quite a taste for art, and contraband art in particular, we've had no problems moving most of the items. I'm making more on this racket than the actual warehouse. 17th. Things have slowed a bit with the art racket, but Oliver said there's a big shipment coming in next week on the semaphore, including some actual jars from Carthin, and a few really nice statues. It should be a solid haul. Maybe I'll take some time off with the money. Anitra has been nagging me to take her south to the ocean to get away from all the snow, so it should be the right time come February. January 21st. Curse my luck. Then he got surprised by some dock worker when he was moving the goods off the ship, and he panicked and killed the guy. To make it worse, he threw the body in a crate and brought it back here to the warehouse with the goods. I told him he was a knucklehead and to make sure it didn't happen again. Then I threw the body in the freezer for now, until I can figure out what to do. 22nd. I spoke to one of the friends next door about taking care of my problem, and they were happy to return the favour I'm doing them by letting them store some mechanical parts for free in my warehouse until they have enough room. I knew that would pay off. I had to give them the freezer key so they could take care of removing the body during the wee hours tonight, but they said they would return it tomorrow during normal business hours. They also wanted to store some artifact of theirs in the freezer for a while, since they would be in there anyway, so I obliged. I'm just glad to be rid of this problem, while keeping Denny out of trouble with the watch. Alright, so we're gonna need to get into the freezer, and the mechanists next door, I believe, have the key. Now, sir... standing over there, being a nuisance, and I'm stuck here in this tiny little dark patch. Oh dear. Oh dear. I could use another... I could use a speed potion, slow fall. I could use a gas mine, but... unless he decides to stand there all night, I will be a little more patient. Just a little. Have a cup of tea.
So wet. Mold everywhere down here.
Down here? You're upstairs, sir. Maybe he's just decided not to patrol and just sit there? Well, he is turning around a bit. You know what? I think I'm going to try the same thing with him as I did with his friend.
Wet. Mold everywhere down here. What's that? Who goes?
Oh.
Hey! You knock your teeth out!
Ow! I don't want my teeth knocked out, though.
Hey! You!
Come and find me! I wonder if I can get on that crate.
Come back here and fight!
I wonder if any of these crates open.
Alright, where are you?
Downstairs. Has he already given up? So soon? Oh, I think he just saw me again.
When I find you, you'll regret it!
It's more the idea that I will find you, and you will do all the regretting.
Come back here and fight!
Come on, you come back here. Right. Now you, sir, are no longer my problem. Do you have a key, perchance? No. Well, that was a nuisance, but not a big one. Oh, well, this door doesn't seem to open now. Nor that one. Nor the freezer door. Do you have a key? Well, let's take you out of the cold anyway. So I can't open the freezer, I can't open the door upstairs. This is slightly annoying. Ingram and Sons. So I guess we'll... Oh, I see. I will look up there in a minute. Although there's a visitor's entrance, I'm not sure they would appreciate having me as a visitor. So I'm going to see if I can get onto that crate. And from thence, perhaps open a window. Save, because it seems like it's potentially a cause of death, but, well, I can get here. But it's really not doing me very much good. The window doesn't open. Alright, back down. Whoa, careful. Back down there. Alright. Front door. That doesn't even open, so I guess... Side door? Well, also doesn't open. Wait. Who's that? Oh, I know who that is. That's Thief Lady Black or whatever. Oh shit. Oh, there's a... I just wasted a rope arrow. There's a metal edge there I didn't see. And I wasted another one. Putting it somewhere I can't get at. Wait, does that ledge overhang? No, it doesn't look like it. Ah, shit. Wasting all my rope arrows. Don't have any more. That's worth reloading for. So... Alright, so I know there's no point going up there. I just saw our cat burglar sneaking by. Just before I reloaded. So let us... She was coming along this ledge out of the mechanist place. So does that mean this window's open? No. What? Okay, so firstly, I guess I'm supposed to hear a notice. I guess the other time that I heard snowy footsteps and couldn't figure out where they were coming from was also our friend. There she goes. Yeah. Where are you going, miss? Well, I can get up there, but I don't think there's anywhere to go from there. I will try it once more. Try not to fall to my death this time. But she came here and then... And what? That doesn't open? I can't get up. Even if I rip her into those shutters, I don't believe I can get onto that roof. Can I? Maybe before I do that, let's just double check the shutters will actually hold an arrow. That's what broadheads are for. Nope, they will swallow an arrow whole. Alright. I guess I'm not going that way. I'm gonna see if I can track her on foot. Or not. Well, that was a lot of wandering about and faffing about for very little purpose. I thought the Mechanist Research Center might be where I found my the research I was looking for, but it's completely sealed up. I can't get into it at this point. Ingram's and Sons, I could get into the main building, but not the side room or their freezer, which apparently there's looted stuff in the freezer, so it'd be nice, but the Mechanists are the ones that are supposed to have the key. Peter's Music, I got it and robbed. The Quill is shut. So I guess these are shut. I guess I'm coming back to the apartments, maybe? I guess I keep wandering around. Dayport lighting is also shut, yeah. The North Gate is really no point coming here, it's closed. So I'm left wandering the streets, I guess. Unfortunate as that is. What do we have here? So this was the back way into the apartment of the archaeologist slash adventurer. What was his name? Boris? Something? Something like that. It was... Oh, he's got new notes in his diary. Let's see what his diary says. Fate smiled on us today. Some degenerates broke in 2 nights ago and stole the key. They got to Clara's as well and found the Drimian keystone. Clara thinks it was Francesco and was looking for blood. But I just paid the 1,000 asked for from my own pocket. The keystone is irreplaceable. Without it, the Wailing Keep would remain closed to us, and its ancient Drimian secrets are worth far more than that paltry sum. I hate to admit it, but Clara was right, and these events of late confirm it. We have to go as soon as an expedition can be arranged. Winter winds be damned. January 20th. We depart at dawn for the keep. I've arranged for Edith's brother and his wife to stay while I'm gone. After the break-in, someone should be here in my absence. 20 years ago, I could have handled the brigands myself. I told Daniel to use deadly force to protect himself and the women if anyone breaks in, but I don't expect he'll need to. I've also asked the watch to keep an extra eye on things while I'm gone. Clara insists that it must have been Francesco's men, but I still think she gives him too much credit. Still, it is a bit peculiar that they only took the keys and went right for the prize. Who else could it have been? The tramp? Certainly not. As I was going through my notes, I spotted the note from Will. Could it have been him? He must have known that there was something of value to me in that apartment. I would hate to think it was him, a man who sits with us at the holiday table. He's been nothing but loyal help to me over the years, but I'll keep an eye on Jenny's hand all the same. I suppose what's done is done, and I will not spend any more valuable time contemplating it. The important thing is that we got the keystone back, and I shall keep it on my person at all times. Planning for this expedition has made me feel young again, like the great Davidoff of old. Oh! His door doesn't open, so his study is accessible, with hints that he may still be of relevance. I can hear someone out there. Up on the street, but is our helmeted friend? Is our helmeted friend walking past the manor? Alright, so, well, I guess his front door is going to be shut as well. So, well, it's not of much help to us. I'm saving a little more frequently than usual because of my low hit points. I think it's going to be a lot easier to make a mistake that gets me killed. If I find a health potion or something, I'll get back to normal. But
You ask it to record it.
yeah, dear.
Nay, you tear it down and begin anew. So shall it be with all my children, whether they be stone or flesh.
So the Hammerite with his torch wandering around. And another guard.
Vigilance is our shield that protects us from squalid players. Knowledge is our weapon, with which we can closer.
Where the hell are you guys going? Another 4 guards? Alright, there's our archer friend that was shooting us before. Anything this way? No, just a nook. Well, since the mechanists have been no use to us, let's try their old rivals, predecessors, whatever you call them, the Hammerites. They've got a chapel there. They have the High Priest here, and apparently that door can open if I find the right key.
What's that I see?
Oh god, I forgot about you up there.
Nothing, I guess.
Well,
Oh well.
nothing at all.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Nothing there. Weird.
Exceedingly weird. Hello. Alright, so chapel is back with its tiny door and nothing up here. Disappointed. Again, but well, less disappointed this time since I really didn't expect anything else. Oh, but today it is a door that can be opened.
Something in that shadow.
Nay.
Builder, let thy plan take form. Nothing. But perhaps, yes, perhaps 'twas the groaning of the beams.
Yes, it was the groaning of the beams that thou saw. Right, so we got a Hammerite priest and a very tall Hammerite guard.
What was it?
Halt! Be someone there?
Be someone over there.
Nay.
The noise has stopped.
Thou villain! I have worked myself up for naught. 'Tis the trickster's work. Thou art here somewhere.
Has shed be repaid in tenfold.
Guys, there's no blood being shed. It's all right.
What but a noise.
I had
'Twas my folly to
Die
react so.
hiding and die like a man.
I had no idea there were so many of you.
Thou art here somewhere.
I'm gonna die, aren't I? I'm gonna die.
Blood shalt be repaid with blood. Thinkest thou to injure me? 'Tis not.
All right. 2 flash bombs. But I got myself out of a rather sticky situation. They had just spotted me and I was about to get murdered. Let us clean up a little. I don't know who else is wandering around, but there are a lot more of them. There's footsteps.
Halt!
Oops. Away! Alright, that's a speed potion.
Thou shalt not hide forever.
Nay, but until thou givest up searching, I shall hide.
Thou shalt not escape me.
Well, time will tell. I was going for another flash bomb, but I did grab the speed potion instead and figured it might as well. It would probably do just as well. And he has given up, so I don't think I should need it.
Awake! Murder! Assassin!
Ah, he's seen his friends. So I'll have to wait another minute or
I
two.
shall spy thee out.
So,
An armed thief in the building!
what are we doing in this chapel anyway?
Thou spy him!
We are here.
Imagining.
Oh, there's someone
Thou
else.
shalt not
I
escape.
have found thee, villain. Thou art for it.
Thou hast not found me. So we're looking for research on bringing people back from the dead.
Cease thy trickery and show thyself. Call down the wrath of the builder upon the murderous craven.
Really, guys, you talk too much. There's at least 2 more that I need to worry about.
No, thou dost creep around here somewhere.
And they're quite angry. What was I saying? Bringing people back from the dead. Yes, I really wouldn't have expected a Hammerite chapel to be the place to find such information, because if there's one thing the Hammerites are
Thou canst
diametrically
not
opposed
escape
to,
forever.
it's necromancy and the undead. They are pretty down on both of them. Alright, I think we're safe. I think they've given up. So we have the priest, we have an archer. I said I think we're safe, but he might actually come here. Nope. He's going there. Alright, so I'll have to deal with him.
Die! Die! Die!
Ow! I didn't see you there. I thought I was clear. Ah, you are standing in the corner. On guard. Right. I shall have to be careful. I shall have to be very careful. I may not be able to escape this dark corner without you seeing me, although perhaps this way. Yeah, it's dark over here. Yeah, where does that go? Alright, you, sir, are definitely a problem. You're in a corner with your back to the wall. I don't know how I'm going to deal with you. Arrow to the face, of course, would be one option. But I could throw my guess mine at you. It seems... perhaps wasteful.
Surely the wicked are a curse and a blight upon the city.
We have our priest friend coming in this way. He's going on a long circuit
Over
of the...
there! Stand forth and declare thy name!
There's nothing new, there's the same bodies you saw before, sir.
Cease.
Right. What a mess.
Scales didst fall away from his eyes, and didst he cry out that he has seen?
What a mess. My guy's whispering scriptures creepily to himself. Alright, there's a mess. Oh, his back is into the wall.
Surely the wicked are a curse and a blight upon the city.
I mean,
Would that I could smite them all in the builder's name.
he does turn, okay. Maybe I will get a chance.
If a beam taketh 6 nails to place, then 6 shalt it be. If thou useth 5, then be thou a cheap and careless fool. If thou useth 7, then be thou a wastrel with no pride.
It's all well and good, but is it labelled on the beam how many nails it doth take to hold?
Builder, let my hand strike true. Builder in the work I do.
Ah! Ha! Ha! Builder, give the a moment's rest. And myself a chance of survival. Alright. I think that is now this chapel clear of enemies. I think they all came after me. And they scattered coins on their benches for me. I will probably be too complacent to get caught again, but you know, that's life. Any more coins? It's just the one pew where they were lavishing with money offerings. What have we got here? Ah. And, oh, Master Builder, guide our steps, blah 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 blah. Garrett has no time for such nonsense. Oh, this is a torch I put out with water arrow. Oh, secret candlestick. There's another torch, but I don't need to put it out. Alright, what have we got up here? There is an upstairs. There's a little corner chapel. A little bit casting a shadow. I'll check upstairs in a minute. What have we got here? A reading room. Very medieval. Yeah, and some very tight spaces to navigate. What's this? Oh, it's just valuable. I don't need to know what it is, I can sell it. Something else? Statues? Anything on top? Not this time. More manuscripts. Very decorated manuscripts. However, nothing that seems valuable. Nothing that seems relevant to necromancy. As I said, this really seems like the wrong place to be looking. So, and especially, it must be the Mechanist Research Center that's the important place, given the fellow with the warehouse. It said that the mechanists were quite happy to deal with the dead body that of the guy that his courier accidentally killed. Suggests that I should be looking for the mechanists. Oh, there is still somebody here. In the kitchens, perhaps. I did hear a door. Yeah. Well, 2 people at least, because you're not walking around. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Don't see the body, please. That's right, hum away to yourself. Let me escape with the incriminating evidence. That was a little too close for comfort. However, they're just servants, or they didn't appear to have weapons, so presumably they would not have been able to attack me themselves. But just run and summon other guards. Right. Check in there in a minute. Firstly, these 2 rooms. They're got the inverted hammer above them, the universal symbol for rooms which novices must not enter. Loot. More loot. A bottle under his desk, but not valuables. Sure he'd get in trouble if anybody knew. Anyone knew he was drinking on the sly. Right. What's this? To Brother Harmon, Procurer, Dayport Chapel. Greetings, brother. I am gladdened to know that thou hast received thy shipment of fairer brew. I was most pleased by your praise for our brew in your recent missive. Verily, it doth ever be good to receive honest opinion of our efforts, and I am heartened to learn that thee and thy brethren do enjoy the beer. And my grammar is terrible. To answer your query, I believe its freshness be due to the quality of the water we use in its manufacture. We are most fortunate to be situated upon the very cisterns in which the city rainwater is collected. That water is a gift from the builder himself, and I can only attribute its quality to his blessings. May the builder guide thy steps, brother, and may you ever quench thy thirst with our brew. Right. So that's the Monastery of St. Farah, and they brew... Loot. They brew some kind of good drink. Buckfast, or something like... Alright, what have we got? There is a fire that I do not like.
What is that?
Nothing.
The hand of the builder is in the smallest nail, the tiniest gear, if they be worked well. The hand of the builder is in the tallest tower, the grandest bridge, if they be worked
Thy
well.
will shalt be done, Master Builder, in the great things. Thy will shalt be done, Master Builder, in the small things.
Shield me
Is
from
that your voice? That's a...
the trickster in the woods, who lures and entices with drink. Is it plenty? Is a ruse. Shall see.
You shalt come away from there. Now you other fellow, come back.
Those who adorn themselves with God and finery do mock the builder who maketh their forms.
And I shall mock the builder who putteth thee to sleep. Oh, that's the blackjack. Yeah, all these words begin with B, it's confusing. Alright, I can still hear someone else whistling around, but I do appear to have a little more freedom to roam the kitchen, I think. I shall still be careful. More coins being carelessly left around. These people. Seriously. They drop coins everywhere. Not that I'm complaining too much, but yeah, nothing. It is nice for me for these coins to be everywhere, but it is, they should put them in more convenient places for me to find. Alright, a hallway. Another upstairs. Is that where I'm hearing the voice from? Maybe. I'll go check it in a bit. First, let's finish our reconnaissance of the kitchen. I'm pretty sure the voice is coming through there. Let's save in case it turns out badly for us. Ooh. Okay, crypt. Aha! Very well. We shall have to risk going down there sometime soon. Before I do that, I have this way to go. And I have the other upstairs. I'm sure they connect. Because the priest was wandering in. Yeah, this is the hallway the priest kept coming down before I could see him. So I'm sure he was going upstairs, along the hallway, and back down. So let's check out what is upstairs. That's worth stealing. Oh, sudden change in ambience, and there's someone nearby. This is a very strange looking. I'll come back there. It does look more like what I would expect from dungeons and such like. However, this Hammerite chapel is a lot bigger than it looked from the outside. And a lot more involved, so maybe somehow it does have the necromantic secrets that I'm after. Shall know soon. Here we have priest's chambers, I guess. This is the creepy ambience there. Does he have anything on his bed? Anything hidden around his bed? Is that banner? It is, and it smashes and has nothing hidden behind it. Oops, meant to land on the carpet. He has a journal! Ah, where hath the day gone? Never enough time. I must finish cataloguing the seneschal chronicles, and I must not forget to update the chapel annals. I need an assistant. Mayhaps I'll speak to Thaddeus. Clemeth writes from St. Pharaoh's requesting the loan of the Terran scriptures. Happy to oblige, of course, but I was rather looking forward to receiving a copy of the Trials of St. Dismas from him. Pity 'twas stolen. He asked that I keep an eye out lest it come up for sale locally. I imagine he hath sent word to all parts of the city, but I suspect 'tis already in the hands of a private collector, and we shall see it no more. I must again remind Brother Martin to return the books he hath borrowed. 'Tis becoming a habit with him. Which remindeth me, several other books and scrolls appear to be missing from the library. I suspect it to be nothing more than that they hath been misplaced. I shall ask the novices to search the place top to bottom. They hath been known in the past to leave them lying atop the stacks, and I be too old for climbing up and down those wretched ladders all day. Okay, so let's look on top of the stacks in the library. What's that? Okay, that's overlooking the room we were in before. That's fine. No, nothing to be concerned about. Let's... What's this door? Oh, there's somebody sleeping. And is that tile? Let us help them sleep a little better.
I thought I heard something.
I heard nothing. Right, so he's got a diary under his bed. By the builder's right foot 'tis cold. Blast this winter. I fear I shall never be warm again. It snows, and the sun doth rarely break through this cursed overcast. These old bones weren't meant for such weather. And nary a fireplace to be found outside the kitchen. Should the builder's house be such a frigid tomb? There be times I wish I were still a novice that I might have kitchen duty. If only I had quarters in the basement. At least there the earth provideth some insulation, and the generators giveth off a measure of warmth. I must talk to Thaddeus. The builder knoweth he never need suffer the cold, snug as he is in his own cosy quarters across the square. Well, sir, if you were sleeping under your blankets, you might be less cold. Right, nothing there. Nothing lootable there. Gosh, it's dark in here. Let's turn the lights on. Just close the door out of just in case. Oh, there's some loot under there. I didn't even see it. I was trying to get the candlestick. There's something there, but I think it's just the foot of the bed, so not actual loot. Okay. Not much of interest in your quarters there. How about this room? There seems to be nobody in here. More notes. Sermon for the morrow, the young thief. A young man was caught in a daring act of theft and was condemned by the town's high priest to be executed for it. He expressed his desire to see his mother before he died, and of course this was granted. When his mother came to him, he said, "Come closer that I might whisper to you," and when she brought her ear near him, he bit it off. All the bystanders were horrified and asked him what he could mean by such a brutal and inhuman conduct. "It is to punish her," he said. "When I was young I began stealing little things and brought them home. Instead of punishing me, she laughed and said, 'It will not be noticed. It is because of her that I am here today.'" "He speaketh truly, woman," declared the priest. "As the builder hath cautioned, take care to set thy children on the path of righteousness, lest thou be held accountable for their deeds. 'Tis for this reason the builder imploreth us to be ever vigilant of our actions, for as a father to his children, he maketh himself responsible for us all." Oh yes, the other thing, apart from necromancy, that hammers deplore and despise and seek to destroy wherever they see it, is thieves. So Garrett has never been best friends with them. More money, more gold candlesticks, more beds, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. They're not very bouncy, the mattress. Is that a window that opens? Or just a window that appears to glow? Yeah. Alright, so firstly, my theory that there's a second way upstairs from the other side of the building doesn't seem to line up, because the other stairs up were way over that side, unless it connects through this hallway. And I guess that's possible. I think I heard someone else walking around here, so I'd still have to be careful. So many people in this place. However, yeah, there's the footsteps. However, it has been over an hour already, so I'm going to end this episode here and get another cup of tea, and then resume shortly for more thievery. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.